It's a familiar sight in the spring, but there's more going on here than lawn maintenance. Since 2002, dozens of volunteers from area churches have loaded up their paintbrushes
Looks good.
and lawn equipment and applied good old-fashioned elbow grease to help some Irving homeowners with repairs and maintenance they can no longer do for themselves.
He has ALS, so he's been confined to a wheelchair for many years.
The annual project, Neighbor Helping Neighbor, is Great Days of Service. This crew from First United Methodist Church also completed a major project inside the home.
We've gone in and made new thresholds over all the areas that are difficult for him to get his wheelchair over.
It's attention to these kinds of details that make the homeowners' help this year more comfortable and safe in their homes.
Fixed the plumbing for us. We had a leak, which was real grateful for that.
We have a plumber at church, and he came over and he's been coaching everybody about how to do the plumbing. So we've been doing a little plumbing work.
Sometimes we couldn't figure out where it was leaking from until they more or less took care of it.
There were enough volunteers this year to complete repairs at almost 24 homes across Irving.
We had 23 homeowners that were qualified, and from some of the homeowners it was just simply cleaning up their yard, and others it was quite involved.
Logistics for coordinating all the crews, equipment, and tools required months of planning and lots of flexibility.
We didn't know how many people would be working at how many sites, because that's a fluid thing depending on what work is available, how many volunteers are available, and the weather.
Despite the weather, the crews showed up, even some from neighboring cities.
Hi, I'm Tina Wilson, and I'm with Christ United Methodist Church in Plano, Texas.
Tina's crew helped with tree trimming and removal.
In the past, part of our service has always been trimming trees or shrubbery or cutting down trees. Well, the church that provided that service last year was unable to provide it this year, so we were in a quandary about it.
So this disaster response team from Plano stepped in to help.
We've come out to Irving to serve our neighbors with cutting down trees, and we do it because we like to use chainsaws, and we really like to help the homeowners do something that they couldn't do on their own, either physically, financially.
There was more help from closer to home.
We had a crew of about 12 from the Young Men's Service Organization, Cistercian, the Irving Hawks.
They came on board 2 years ago, and it's sons and mothers, interesting enough. They come out and do work, all kinds of work for Great Days of Service.
Another big responsibility was getting the crews fed.
We try to take care of the volunteers who are doing the hard work out at the home sites. We make sure they have meals, and we also work with different restaurants and different folks in the community. We had a great support, lots of money, lots of food donated, so that helped a lot.
This interfaith effort is now in its 15th year, and the spirit of neighbor helping neighbor just keeps growing.
We're doing a good thing here.
This is Kathy Whiteman reporting.